Hi there, Virgo. Welcome back to Star Lord's Tarot. I want to wish all of you having birthdays this week a very happy birthday, and a special shout out to my oldest in California. Happy birthday, sweetheart. I hope the weather is wonderful and you have an awesome day on the 5th. Okay, let's get to your reading. This is your weekly read for the 3rd of September through to the 9th. And I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for you guys. Okay, first off, we have the Six of Cups in the reverse position, followed then by the Nine of Swords in the upright position. And then we have the Seven of Wands in the upright position, followed then by Major Arcana, the Death card in the upright position. And lastly, we have Major Arcana, the Fool in the upright position. Okay, interesting reading here. A little heavy for Virgo. What's going on? Okay, so first of all, your overall energy is that of the Six of Cups in the reverse position. The Six of Cups upright, this is the Blast of the Past card, heavily associated with the past, people from the past, memories from the past, all kinds of things. When it's in the upright position, it's usually pretty pleasant memories and sometimes revisiting the past in a very good way. However, it's in the reverse position, so for some of you, you may be dealing with something from your past that kind of came back, and it was something you didn't really want to deal with, or it could have been a person, could have been a situation from your past that sort of revisited you, and you weren't impressed with it. It's can sometimes just be, having bad memories or dreams of the past that, things that we would rather just forget. But sometimes the universe will come around to test us from time to time and see if we can get past these situations that that haunt us and once bothered us. So with the Six of Cups in the reverse position, for me in readings, it mostly means walking away from the past or getting over a situation from the past. So it could be for some of you, maybe in the last week or so, there were some things that came up that from back in the day that you had to deal with again, and you weren't too happy about it, but it looks like, you're in the process now of leaving the past behind. Which is sometimes a good thing. So now you come into the week of the 3rd with the energies of the Nine of Swords in the upright position. The Nine of Swords generally speaks of anxiety, worries, endless thoughts that loop. And it could be because of the Six of Cups in the reverse being there for you guys. It could be that you're looping about a situation that that came back from the past, and you're trying to sort of put that situation to bed now. But it sort of could be for some of you. Remember, this is just a general read. It's not going to resonate for all of you, but this could just be representing you having a lot of thoughts about how to deal with this situation and to put the past behind you permanently. Now, it's paired with the Seven of Wands in the upright position. This is a card of being on the defense. It could be for some of you, maybe you're making final decisions or situations from the past, and you're afraid of these things being challenged in some way. Maybe you're concerned that people will challenge your decisions about leaving certain things, certain aspects of your past behind. You might be not really worried, but a little bit, concerned. This fellow is on the defense. He's ready to defend himself and his beliefs and his reasons why he's doing the things he's doing. So for you guys, where it's resonating with something from the past, that could be what's going on. But for others of you, this could be a completely different situation, and maybe someone is making you feel a little bit defensive about something, and it could play out in any area of your life, say work situation, home, family, that kind of thing. Maybe somebody is making you feel a little bit defensive, like you have to defend your actions or what you've said or done, but you're very strong and you're willing to do it in the Seven of Wands. You just, we would all prefer not to have to deal with that, but it's good to know that you have the strength and reserve to do it if you should need to. Now, moving on towards the rest of the week, the weekend of the 8th, 9th, you have two major arcana here, some really intense energies, Virgo, going on. You have major arcana, the death card in the upright position. I do welcome this card. This card represents death and rebirth. Again, going back to aspects of your past, perhaps, that you're putting to bed permanently. It's the death of certain situations that probably no longer need to be there in your life anymore. And so you're putting a final and firm end to it. And with every death, there is always a rebirth process. So whatever you're putting down, you're going to fill it back up with other things, with new things. It could be new people, could be new work situations, anything. It's just a general read, so it could be different for all of you guys. But definitely some things are coming to a firm and strong end aspect of our lives. Now, this could just be an end of an element of, if it's a relationship, say, it could be an end of an element of a relationship that has been sort of slowly declining and needs to, we need to put a stop to that kind of thing in order to rebuild on firmer ground. So definitely a very strong energy too, and it's paired with the Fool in the upright position. This is the last card in the read. So your weekend, for some of you Virgos, could be pretty intense, where there's a final chapter closed, but then a brand new one is beginning. Like I said about the Death card, there's endings and rebirths, and something new in the Fool card following it shows absolutely. It's about the fool's journey. He's starting out from ground zero to, go on his next set of adventures and see what's out there. This is just sort of taking that leap of faith. And when we put a firm end to something, that leap of faith is sort of necessary, because we do still have to continue on with our lives at the end of the day. So this is a really interesting read for you guys. It's some pretty intense stuff. So if this did resonate with you, I hope this reading helped somewhat. If it did, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, maybe book a personal reading with me, and we can check into the situation further. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful week, Virgo. Take care, okay? Bye for now. We'll see you next week.